There is an old saying states that water is life. What do you think? Is it correct? Let's discuss it together. We all hear that water is alive for all creatures in this planet. Before answering this question and this statement, let me give you some important figures from our planet here. Let's start with a human being. Do you know that our bodies has more than 60% of its mass as water? And this ratio varies according to many factors, including age and gender as well. According to some references, our brains and kidneys have more than 80% of their mass as water, while our hearts, livers have more than 75% of their mass as water, and even our muscles, skins have more than 75% of their mass as water. Even though bones are very solid, but they have more than 20% of water, and even though teeth has around 8 to 10% of water. However, this ratio is higher in newborns and babies in comparison with adults of males and females. Also, the percentage of water in males, which is around 65%, is higher than the percentage of water in female, which is around 55%. But why water has such very high ratio in our bodies? Simply because it plays very essential parts for our existence and our living. First, water is a building material and a nutrient for all human cells. In addition to that, it plays a key part as a solvent for nutrients and organic molecules in our bodies to transport them between one cell to other cells and within the cells. Second, water plays an important part to regulate our body temperature within a specific range. In addition to that, water is a key part to flush out all the wastes out of our body through metabolism's reactions. So fine, we can see that water is playing a really important part for a human being. What about other creatures such as animals and plants? Let's discuss it. In animals, water is also playing an important part similar to human being. For the adult animal, fat-free adult animal, they have around 73% of their weight as water, which is also a very high value. And also, this ratio of water varies from one animal to another. Also, water plays the similar key functions in animals' bodies in the metabolism reactions, in controlling their body temperatures, and as a nutrient for living cells of animals. In addition to that, it helps as a solvent to transport nutrients from one cell to another. Keep in mind that water is important for the livestock of animals such as feeds, plants, and many others. We can see altogether also water here plays a very important part for the animals living in the earth. Now, what about water importance for plants? I think all of us knows that no plants can grow without water. But what are the main functions of water within plants? Simply, it controls their temperature as well. And water comprises of some plants up to 95% of their mass. In addition to that, it works fantastically as a polar solvent within the plants to transfer the nutrients. And finally, it's one of the key important nutrients for a plant for the photosynthesis reaction. Now, let me go back to the question. Is it really correct that water is alive for all creatures in this planet? I think we can see all together, yes, water is a very important resource for all livings in this planet, for human beings, animals, plants, and everything else. Thank you.